Hello and welcome to the Listing Posts unboxing channel on YouTube. Today it is with great pride that I'm unboxing ELAC's brand new Sub 230. This satin white, satin black subwoofer is designed, I guess, to fit in beautifully with ELAC's new Carina range. This compact yet mighty subwoofer is astonishing in its performance. So, the packaging is really muted, brown, a couple of handles either side to ensure you can carry it, and on one end only we've got scan information about the product. Now this is going to be in matte white, but please hang around for some photographs towards the end. I'm going to also show some close-ups of the alternate colour in black. Now this particular unit has been opened in New Zealand and a New Zealand power cord inserted. So you can see the factory tape isn't necessarily in perfect condition, but it is going to be opened in exactly how you will see it if purchased in New Zealand when it arrives to your home. Okay, so opening these really straightforward. It's obviously packing tape, so very easy to get into it and start first look at this product. The cardboard box, is worth noting, is actually really thick. They haven't scrimped on any of the packaging. The first thing we see is a Ziploc bag with basic information about the product. An excellent feature is that they have added just here a little sticker with an emulation of the serial number. So you can sort of put this away and know with certainty the model and serial number information should something ever happen. It also has 4 little stick-on rubber feet for if the subwoofer is going to be sitting on a hard surface. Next in the top, protected with a little bit of bubble paper, is a New Zealand IEC power cord. The next layer is simple enough polystyrene. There's a little bit of packaging waste or something on the top. And we get a first little look at how compact yet mighty this subwoofer is. Lifting it out is relatively straightforward. It's not very heavy, but it doesn't really need to be given the quality of the unit. Now the box is cube-like in its orientation, and that's part of its appeal. And you'll see as I unbox this in its white colour just how gorgeous it actually looks. So there's a simple enough plastic bag and then a polish bag to ensure that the paint surface is protected in freight. Taking that polishing bag off is very straightforward. It's just about sort of rocking the unit from one side to the other and pulling the bag. Unlike many subwoofers in its class, this has a disbursement plate in the bottom. This is straight out of the aesthetics you've seen in ELAC's Line series, for example. It means that ELAC can control the surface that the driver unit is pouring the sound down onto and tune appropriately the gap between it and the environment that it's in. This unit has ELAC's Bash amplifier, which I just think sounds awesome. It's about 350 watts. Gets down to 20 hertz, so this little compact box is mighty little thing. Of course, it's a wee 10-inch driver that is essentially exactly the same diameter as the unit itself. There's barely enough box to keep everything under control. Anyway, let's have a look. So again, it's cube-like in its design. It's not very tall, it's not very deep. It's got a subtle implication or addition of the ELAC logo at the front, and then that beautiful sort of floating look that is created with the disbursement plate. Sliding it round again, you can see that cube-like shape, but it's at the back that all the inputs and outputs start to become quite obvious. So tip it back, we'll see that it has the ability to control the auto standby. You've got power on, auto or off at a simple 3-step switch, with the indication illuminated with the tricolour LED directly above. There's the subwoofer's level or volume control. Obviously it's just it's just 0 to 10 effectively, but they've used some different numbers. Then there's the low pass or crossover. Now the subwoofer is always going to try and produce the lowest frequency it can. You're simply setting its highest frequency or its roll-in point. It will get down to about 20 hertz, so it's powerful. It's a mighty little sub. And then you've got phase. Now, unusually for its price, the phase is infinitely variable between 0 and 180, enabling you to position this beautifully in a room and get the most out of it very, very easily. Underneath the phase there is a 5-volt USB. Now this is for the purpose of powering ELAC or any other aftermarket wireless transmitter and receiver units, enabling you to perhaps place this somewhere else where cables may not be suitable. Beneath it are the inputs. Now, one is marked left and right, obviously if you are plugging this in from a stereo application, but the top one or left is also implicated for the LFE, and that's how you'd connect it for a home theatre amplifier. Be careful though, if you are using a theatre amplifier, I would be recommending that the crossover is virtually eliminated by turning all the way up, and let the filtering be done and management of the bass in the home theatre amplifier itself. Beneath the inputs is the traditional IEC power. It's a 2-pin with no earth, and beneath it a fuse. This is bolted on the back to ensure that there's no rattling or anything like that. It's beautifully, beautifully made. I mean, this video will never really give you an implication of how nuggety this is and how wonderful it is to see. We've got emblem and logo associated with the amplification on board, the bash amplification, and we've got model and serial number information on a little tag. I'll tilt it backwards, and please again hang around for some photographs. I'll try and get an angle which would see some of the drive unit itself. Nevertheless, leaning it back, we see the beautiful sort of chrome elements of the feet, perhaps a little hint of the drive unit, and then the base where you can add the rubber feet should it be required. So there we have it. ELAC's brand new sub 230 subwoofer. 10-inch 250mm driver, gets down to 20 Hz, about 350 watts. This compact, mighty little subwoofer is a gem. So it's very proud to have unboxed it and shared it with you today here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.